Praise the Lord, everyone. Let's start this Bible ministries with a short word of prayer. Jesus, thank you that you have kept us safe till now, Lord. And Lord, use me as a vessel, Lord, for your glory. Talk through me, Lord. And Lord, as people are listening to this, Lord, keep them away from distractions, Lord. And Lord, to all those who hear this message, Lord, help them to follow these things, Lord, which you have commanded, Lord. Thank you very much, Lord, for everything. In Jesus' name I pray, Amen. Let's sing this song, Our God is Greater, and we'll remember the miracles which He has done, and He will surely do miracles in future also. Water you turned into wine, open the eyes of the blind, is no one like you. None like you. Into the darkness we shine. Out of the ashes we rise. There's no one like you. None like you. Our God is greater, our God is stronger, but you are higher than any other. Our God is healer, awesome in power, our God, our God. Into the darkness we shine, out of the ashes we rise. There's no one like you. None like you. Our God is greater, our God is stronger, but you are higher than any other. Our God is healer, awesome in power, our God, our God. Our God is greater, our God is stronger, but you are higher than any other. Our God is healer, awesome in power, our God, our God. And if our God is for us, then who could ever stop us? And if our God is with us, then what can stand against? And if our God is for us, then who could ever stop us? And if our God is with us, then what can stand against? Then what can stand against? Our God is greater, our God is stronger, but you are higher than any other. Healer, our God, our God, our God is greater, our God is stronger, but you are higher than any other. God is here, I stand in power, our God. Oh God. So now we all know our topic is student. So these are few Bible verses which we need to remember. And so James 1:5. If you need wisdom, ask our generous God, and He will give it to you. He will not rebuke you for asking. And so we all need wisdom as students need to write exams, and so it's very important to have wisdom. And Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through him who gives me strength. So we should always trust God. Like even some people before they go to lab also, they'll pray to Jesus to make their experiment successful. So in small things also it's good to trust him. And Psalms 119, 105, your word is a lamp for my feet, a light on my path. And 2 Timothy 1:7, for the Spirit gave us not to make a for the Spirit God gave us does not make us timid, but gives us power, love, and self-discipline. So we should be very disciplined as a students, like waking up early, going to bed early. These things are very good. And Isaiah 40:29, He gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak. So we should always depend on God. And Matthew 6:33, but seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well. So we should give God first priority. What some people do is when exams are coming, they reduce the time they are spending with God. Like they don't attend family prayers at night, and also sometimes they do quiet time in short duration. But it should not be like that. We should trust God more. And 1 Timothy 4:12, don't let anyone look down on you because you are young, but set an example for the believers in speech, in conduct, in love, in faith, and in purity. So it's because many people don't trust God, especially as students. They think we should read every chapter. But no matter in exam, suppose there are 10 questions, and if you read the whole book and forget few 10 questions you left, and if the same 10 questions only came which you didn't read, then what's the point of studying? So it's better to trust. And there's one girl, what she does was before studying, she prays to Jesus, and what things Jesus say, read this from inner voice. She reads that only, and that only will come in exam. So trusting God is so much important. And now it's time for message. So have a good quiet time at morning. As students, we should spend so much time with God, because when we go to job, everyone's job are different. Some jobs they have good work-life balance, but some jobs are very stressful. So maybe that time we won't get time to spend with God. So as a students, we should use this time best way, and pray daily, and you can pray in bus or while walking also. So have this habit of praying daily. The daily prayer has so much effect on you. Pray even for the small things also. And study daily. Sometimes what parents also does, they think that before exam study more, that is enough. But it is not good. It is good to study daily. As a student, it is the responsibility to study, and we should study happily. um, Instead of some people, what they do, I need to study, they have different intentions. Some study to become better than others, and some study because parents will shout on them, and some study um, because relatives they will ask marks, and some study because if they don't study, friends might belittle them. But this should not be our goal. Our goal should be through studies also we can share gospel. Like if we study more, then we can help many people, and we can talk about Jesus also to them. And studying should be done very happily. We should be thankful that Jesus gave us the opportunity to study, because some people in old century don't have opportunities to study also. And We should eat healthy food. Even when research showed that the people, even they studied the same time, but the one who ate healthy food performed better. So try to eat healthy food, but it doesn't mean that you should force your parents to give you healthy food. Even if you're poor, then God will provide vitamins. You can just ask God, Lord, I have only this to eat. You only give me the essential vitamins, minerals, and everything which I need for good health. And share gospel whenever you have opportunities. Even though you're weak in studies, you can share gospel also. Sometimes some parents discourage their children that you are not good in studies, so who will listen if you say about Jesus? Don't think like that. You just God can use the least people also. God doesn't need the toppers only, he can use anyone. So in seminars, sometimes teacher will say you can choose any topic. At that time, you can share about Jesus, about any Bible stories, and you can just sit and sing songs. And some people who hear your songs, they can also know about Jesus. You can do while walking or writing also. I'm sorry for the spelling mistake. And don't have pride, because sometimes the students who are very pride in childhood, they have the more chance to go into poverty. So don't have pride because of your marks or extracurricular activities, or that you're participating in many clubs or you get prizes in many things. And if because of your fair or your thin, or the when you're wearing dresses, maybe about your parents job, or the your dresses are good, or about your uh, class, social class, like rich class, upper middle class, or something. And also about stream, especially science students feel commerce are little inferior, and commerce students feel art students are inferior, but in God's sight everyone are equal. So look how Jesus looks at others. And especially engineering branches also, computer students feel they are more superior than other branches. So don't be like that, and be only becoming topper only should not be our goal. Even it is good to go early to school, because if we have a habit of going late to school, this can also continue in job, and we might get less salary for that. And also it's important to complete assignments on time, and I say that when you get assignment, that time only try to start doing it. Don't keep it at last minute, because if you keep things at last minute, maybe these things can affect you. Um there was one girl, what she does was, when teacher give assignment on the before the last day, she tries to do it. And when she is preparing for government jobs also, what she how she was going to that exam was, before gate closing time, 2 minutes before or 4 minutes before she is going. So how the thing in school is affecting her in life. And do your own work. uh, Sometimes parents do the homework of children, they think I'm helping them, but no, we should make them independent, we should make them strong so that they can do their work. And especially the first page of assignment need good handwriting, so practice, buy A4 sheets, do practice, you can become better. And also, if drawing, even if you don't like drawing, pray to Jesus to help you and do it. And projects also, and do your assignments yourself. You can ask help from them, you can take guidance, but do the work yourself only. And try to understand concepts instead of cramming. Hmm. So I have seen many people who are cramming. So these people who are cramming, they feel very difficult to study. They what they're studying, they don't understand. Don't be like that. Whatever you're studying, you should understand, and day by day you should gain knowledge. And let's move into the next slide. Don't copy in exams or assignments. Sometimes during COVID, many people are so much tempted to copy, because no one is there to look at them. Parents also support, and what can teachers do? So but still, as a child of God, we should be faithful. We should not copy. We should try as much as we can. In world's view, the one who is copied and scored good marks is great, but in God's view, the one who is faithful and get little marks is great. And even in assignments, also put effort. If you feel it is tough, pray to Jesus. He is always there to help. And don't use tricks to score more marks or become topper. Some students I know, what they do is sometimes they write answer once, like if it is 2 marks question, they know 4 points. They write 2 points at the starting, and in bracket they write continued at last, and at last they write another 2 points. So what teachers do was, will the teachers, they they will be so busy that they don't look at brackets, and they put marks here, 2 marks, another 2 marks. So for the 2 marks question they get 4 marks. And sometimes what some students will do is they act so innocent before the teachers. The teachers think this student can't do anything wrong, and in that way they go to teacher. If they get half mark, then they say to they count it as 3 and say calculation mistake, and they get 2 and marks extra. And sometimes some students, what they do was, if answer write true or false, or this year or that year, they once way they write 1 year, and they slightly cut it with pen pencil, so that it would be so late that teachers can't notice. And if teacher comes to know, they'll say, I have already cut it with pencil, here one true and there false, so anyhow they'll get the mark, right? And what some people will do is they copy from others. They look at others paper, they peep into others paper, and they try to copy, which are not good tricks. And some people, what they do is they um, they see a small place is remaining. If a small space is remaining in the answer sheet which is not cut with red pen, then they from the book or from the board they'll write the answer, in which they didn't get mark, and they write that answer. When teachers write on board, check your answers. If you wrote correct and I didn't give you mark, I will cut. And they will write that, and they'll go to teacher and they'll say, you have not corrected my mark, my this answer, and they'll get marks, which is not good. In people say you may be topper, but it is not good. You have to be faithful, and have good helping nature. And if if a person don't ask you pen but they're asking others, it's good to offer the pen, but do this to the same gender of yours. Because I'm not sure about it, but these things can, people can misunderstand you, that oh, this girl like that boy like this girl, without asking only they're offering pen. These things can happen. So let's be little careful in this area, and be careful while talking to opposite gender. Okay, like there was a girl, and when she wants to uh, uh, she was absent and she want notebook from another classmate, then she asked a girl, but the other girl didn't give. Then she didn't ask boys, because she thought, if I ask boys, they might think that these many girls are there in class, but still this girl is asking me, does she have feelings on me? So she went and asked to another girl. So we should be careful and greet your classmates' parents in parent teachers meeting. Then the parent teachers meeting would be such boring for you, but of your gender only, because there are people who are very poor. What most people do is, if a student's father is rich, many people treat them very well, but the poor person, some people don't even notice. So if you greet them, it is also showing love to them, godly love to them, and even including others, because our, we all have desire to be seen, to be respected also, and try to contribute in group projects and group in lab. But sometimes what happen is, some people in the group, they don't allow others to do. At that time we can't do anything. But we should pray to Jesus that we also want to contribute. And don't lie to teachers, like without doing assignment I have done it. Don't do those things. Once the teacher asked everyone, did you complete assignment? If you are completed, not assignment, you complete your notes. If you are completed, I'll give you full marks. Then some didn't even complete and they simply said, yes, we have done it. And some students, without completing the record, they go and submit it when teacher asks. They think the teacher will correct. Uh, she is very busy. It will take so much time. So till that will when teacher is not there, we'll take that record, we'll complete, and then we'll keep it there. But these things are not good. Be true and faithful. And even some students, if they are afraid of a teacher, if the teacher keeps on shouting on others, they do her sign. That is not good. And don't bunk classes. Okay. Bunking class can be sound very cool, but don't do it. And also don't do ragging. Hmm. In colleges, especially if your movies show ragging is very cool, but don't do it because some people are afraid to do ragging on the face. They try to do it on phone, and what happens if the other person uh, who show the chats to some official, sometimes what the other person was, if their mind is disturbed by anything, it might not be because of your ragging might be very small, but if their mind gets disturbed, they can complain on you, look what this person done, and then you will be the one who will be in trouble. Sometimes some people record videos secretly when you are ragging, so be very careful, have wisdom. God also said to be wise as serpents, and try to help parents. Okay, as when mother is cooking food, she needs the time do some help in household chores. And also, if your father is very busy to bring the groceries, you bring. And what I say is, daily bringing groceries might be very difficult for you, so weekly once you can do it. And avoid touching parents of your friends. Like if two girls are very close, then what one girl is just she look at her friend's father as a father, and she might just keep hand on his hand or on his back when he puts hand on her. These things they both are very good, but few people might misunderstand the girl that what's there to do is she having feelings on him. So don't give others that chance. It's better to avoid it. But this is also my personal opinion. I'm not telling you should do, but just be careful. And yeah, don't do naughty things. Like once what happened was everyone submitted an assignment, but one girl was sitting in first bench, she didn't complete on time. So what she did, when teacher went to talk with someone, then this girl stood up and kept the assignment there, and she sat as if she has because teacher said if you submit it I will reduce marks, but her marks was not reduced. Don't do these things. Be very early and pray to Jesus to keep good people around us while writing exam. No matter how much clever you are and how much you have studied in exam, if a person is sitting back of you and constantly telling you show me, show me, show me, then you might get disturbed. You might not get good marks. So uh, pray even for having a good place and. Pray to Jesus for good friends, benchmates, and teachers. Also, touch Jesus in these things because it's worldly view to have friendship with the one who studies a lot. Parents think if they make friendship with the one who's a topper, then their studies also will get improved. And if both people who study make friends, it will be good for them. If a person don't study and if they make friendship with topper, topper can belittle them. And sometimes a topper can make friendship with the one who is average, then this average student might feel jealous and hurt them. So parents think like that, but let's trust Jesus because Jesus can give us more than we ask or imagine. A good benchmate. Sometimes even in one class there was a girl who was constantly talking so that these some students were not able to hear class. So let's pray for benchmates also. And while giving gift to someone, it's better to give them pen. We don't know how is the other person's financial situation. They'll say they are very happy or rich, but that might not be true. If you give them any showcase item, they might not have showcase. If you give them any jewelry, they might not like jewelry. And if you give them any stuffed toy, maybe they don't like, they think what is the use, it's just somewhere, we'll just put it somewhere, that's it. So if you give them pen, they can surely use it. Pen is something that we all use, so give them useful gift. And in school, try to create good memories, like you can prepare food sometimes and share it with your friends also. It is just a small idea. And you participate in extracurricular activities and sports. I'm not saying it is compulsory, but don't, it will not make your school life look boring. You can pray to Jesus that the others can include you or something. And don't brag about marks or anything. One student said that she is very clever, but her marks were less, so we should not brag in that way. And don't cry for little things. You should be very strong. And it's okay to not have friends, but don't go in bad company. What some people think is if they don't have friends, they feel so much sad. But it is better rather than to go to bad company and becoming back spiritually or something, and try to save money. Like while coming to home, you can use city buses or shared autos. If your family's financial condition is not good, you can do that. And also avoid trips or tuitions if parents can't afford. If your friend is taking tuition, then let her take. Jesus can give you good marks without tuition also. And um, what we should always understand our parents. We should think about them also. Our parents, how much they do for us. And there was a boy whose financial condition was not good, and what his sister said that I'll go to trip, my friend will give money. And what that boy did was, before everyone, he said to his father, my sister is going, why can't I go? And all his children went. He said no, but they didn't hear. Maybe that boy might enjoy the trip that one day, but that boy's reputation is spoiled. What people think, teachers think, or other students think, he is a very disobedient boy. He doesn't care about his parents. This is the bad name which he has got. So we should not be like that. And if parents feel difficulty to pay fees, you can say, can I join nearby school, so that the vehicle transportation fee comes down, and many things. There is bullying which is done by teachers and also fellow students. Some teachers, if they have problems in their home, they show it on the children. Sometimes without any reason, they might call the students dumb, or they can belittle the students. And sometimes fellow students, some seniors also might bully, and sometimes juniors also might bully. And there was a girl who has faced bullying, but Jesus has saved her. Jesus had to sometimes took the teacher to another school, and sometimes the victim, he changed the school. So it's better to pray to Jesus. It's also part of Christian persecution. And I say don't be complaining them. It's good to forgive them as God forgave us, and put watch to look stylish. There's nothing bad in looking stylish as a child of God. And follow rules like cutting nails and to proper hairstyles. And don't watch cartoons, movies, serials, reality shows, web series, and avoid novels. This will consume your time. What these things will do, they will take your interest of studies away from you. So cut them. Even one girl, when she wants to study well, she was very poor in study, even below average. But what she did was, she has cut all these things and she started studying. So it's better to cut these things and avoid jealousy. This jealousy is so dangerous that without any reason, students hurt each other. Like once what happened was one girl she lied that there was a girl she has given everyone cake but she didn't give you, which was not true. Because when the girl went out for just 5 minutes, she said that girl don't like you, and she believed. So that much bad jealousy can make a person. And pray to Jesus to give good school and good section of his will, college, branch, everything. Because his thoughts are greater than us, his plans are greater than us. And if school is far, use journey times to study and pray. And sometimes students are surrounded with different people of different caste, state, class, marks, but try to mingle with everyone and accept others. In these situations, what people do is they become close with only those who are similar than them. But it is not true. God has loved everyone, even though we are very different from Him. So we should also do that thing. And if anyone gets any prize or if anyone become topper, you can congratulate them if they are your gender. It is a good thing, appreciation, and be a blessing to school in which you study. So try to involve in being extracurricular activities or try to become topper, and then you will be a blessing to the school. And take promises of Jesus and pray every New Year promise. Take it. And okay. Don't change your personality for anyone if Bible is okay with it. When girl was very silent, then Minnie said change, talk. And when the girls start talking, then they only said we like the silent version of yours. Become like that. So don't try to please others and listen in class. Okay, even though you can study and you can get marks, even though um, you don't listen in class, but still it's better to listen. If you don't listen and talk, others might feel disturbed and others can say if they didn't get good marks, this girl was disturbing me. So don't get that name. And if anyone asks who is beautiful, say everyone. And especially if they ask which who is beautiful of other gender of opposite gender of yours, then don't say anyone's name. They might think it badly. They might think, oh, so this boy like that girl. And respect teachers. Don't talk so much to them. Talk only when what is necessary. And don't do other subjects work in specific subject period. This thing I think most last benchers will do. They'll think till the teacher will come here we can change. You can hide from teacher's eyes, but you can't hide from God's eyes. And it's better not to give any food to teacher because people may think you are doing it for marks. Only do if it's God's will only. But God only should be glorified, not the teacher. And forgive others and avoid giving complaints mostly, especially if a student from your class troubles you, then it's better not to complain because you need them. If sometimes you don't have pen, you need them, right, to help you. So we can't complain. Even even there was a girl who was in doing a group lab work in groups they need to do, and the group mate was not allowing her to do, but still she was silent. And teachers, what they were calling her, and why are you not doing, and teachers were shouting on her. Still she kept silent because if she complain on that girl, they both are in same class, so in future she might have trouble. So she prayed to Jesus, and what Jesus did was Jesus changed her group after a year. And at that time, Jesus kept the teachers near her group so that teachers can hear. Before teachers, they won't do that, they will allow other group members also. So, pray to Jesus. Praying is a very best thing, but if a boy is touching a girl, then it's better for girl to give complaint, or else what the boy will think, he'll think that she likes him. Even others also might think the same. So at that time, you should surely talk with your parents about it. And you don't take revenge. You don't shout. If you shout, they might take revenge on you. They might again hurt you. And Write a wish list before a new standard and thank him after the end of standard. And if someone is crying, try to comfort them, saying, please don't cry, but do this with your gender only. And don't force parents for things like a birthday party or new dresses. In some schools, every week there will be a color dress, and that time the children pressure their parents. My friends said, please I won't repeat dress. I also don't want to repeat dress, but it is not to understand your family situation, and our goal is not to become like others, right? And also don't force parents, even that if your parents have so much money you can request them, but don't force them, don't make them go into debts. And try to avoid coming with your parents colleague when uh, better to go to public transport. Because and also when you sit like a girl, if she's coming with an uncle who might be her father's colleague, then it's better to sit while keeping both legs on one side. That is more polite way. If you sit in the opposite, like one leg on one side and the leg on another side, then sometimes this can change the mind of the driver. Because nowadays I have seen a news where a 70-year-old woman raped an 80-year-old girl. So many bad things happen. Even one boy, he said he asked a girl, I'll help you, I'll drop you. And girl was also in hurry and she said okay. But the girl sat one leg that side and one leg this other side. Then her chest was touching that boy and his intention changed. He thought to rape her. So don't make others fall in temptation. And uh, even they also have so many works, right? Your parents, colleagues. So it's better to not to depend on others, to be independent, do our own work. And also some students have so much distractions, like others pulling them down. And that time also trust Jesus, that no weapon formed against you will not work. No, and pray to Jesus for all the things. He's there for you. And many people think that students' life is a life of enjoyment. Yes, you can enjoy, but it is also a preparation phase. Some students, what they do is uh, they take money from others and they don't give the money. And in these students, when they grow up, they can go into debts also. Sometimes they might not have food to eat, have good clothes to wear. So it's better to improve ourselves, to become a good person. And even to share gospel also, student life is very good thing. Because in students meet many different kinds of people. In job, people meet only similar kinds of people with similar background. So it's better to be used by God. Thank you very much. Hope this will be a blessing in everyone's life.